This series of slides will demonstrate cardiac muscle, and we're going to look at some different characteristics to be able to tell this apart from smooth muscle and skeletal muscle. Primarily, it's there to contract and propel the blood. You find it in the heart. Some of the characteristics of cardiac muscle that will allow you to tell it apart from skeletal or smooth muscle are that they branch. The cells will branch. They have one nuclei. They do have striations like skeletal muscle, but the branching nature of these fibers should allow you to tell them apart. There are also intercalated discs. These are little junctions or connections between two myocardial cells that contain gap junctions that allow depolarization waves to move from one cell to the other. Here is our first slide of cardiac muscle at the 4x objective. Can't see a whole lot at this magnification, so we're going to have to go a little higher. Here is the same slide using the 10x objective, and now we can start to see some of these branching fibers. We can see some nuclei, but we still can't really see any intercalated discs. We're going to have to go to 40x to look for that. Here is the same slide using the 40x objective. Now we can see the fibers branching. We can see the nuclei. We can see some intercalated discs, but not that clearly. We have some slides that show the intercalated discs much more clearly. Here's another one of our slides using the 4x objective. Again, we can see some branching fibers here a little better than we could on the previous slide, but not a lot of detail at 4x. Here is that same slide using the 10x objective. We can see some of the fibers. We can see some of the nuclei. The intercalated discs, we can see them very faintly here, but they're still not really clear. Let's go to the 40x objective. Now here we're using the 40x objective. We can see these fibers. We can't see a lot of striation, but we can see a little striation in here. And we can see some intercalated discs. Now you want to be careful. Some of these discs might actually be bends in the actual fiber, but we can still see some intercalated discs. We can also see some striations along these fibers over here in this area.